Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the regular meeting of Town Council. Today is Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. Margot, please take it away.
I'm Margot G.K., the Town Clerk of the Town of Morristown, do hereby state that it is 7:33 p.m. on Tuesday, April 9th, 2024, and that this regular meeting is being held in Council Chambers, 200 South Street, Morristown, New Jersey. Adequate notice of this meeting was provided according to law by written notice to the Morristown Daily Record, the official newspaper of the Town of Morristown, and to the Newark Star Ledger, both more than 48 hours ago. Notice was also posted on the bulletin board at Town Hall and filed with the Office of the Town Clerk of the Town of Morristown. I do further state that I shall enter into the minutes of this meeting a statement that such notice was furnished as particularly described by me in this public announcement. Roll call. Councilwoman Foster is excused this evening. Councilman Iannicone.
Here.
Councilwoman Lindsay.
Here.
Councilman Polipchuk.
Here.
Councilman Russo.
Here.
Councilman Silva.
Present.
Council President Umbriac.
Here.
Mr. President, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much. All right, this evening for the moment of silence, I'd like to take a moment to remember Sandy Mayer. As many of you know, she was a former councilwoman. She was in my seat 4 months ago. Dedicated community leader and advocate for justice. Her passion and commitment to causes like fighting anti-Semitism, protecting our tree canopy, common sense gun reform, and advocating for women's rights touched many lives. Sandy will be missed by many, but her legacy will continue to inspire us to serve our communities and fight for what we're passionate about. So please join me in honoring her memory and keeping her loved ones in your thoughts as we take a few moments of silence. Thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, there are 6 items on the consent agenda. I'm going to pull item number 1 for separate consideration. With that, I would ask for a motion to approve consent agenda item number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve consent agenda item number 1. Second.
Okay. Councilman Iannicone.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lindsay.
Yes.
Councilman Polipchuk.
Yes.
Councilman Russo.
Yes.
Councilman Silva.
Abstain.
Council President Umbriac.
Yes.
Motion carries. Unless a member of council would like to pull one of items 2 through 6, otherwise I would ask for a motion to approve those consent agenda items.
No? All right, I'll make a motion to approve consent agenda items 2 through 6.
Second.
Okay, Councilman Iannicone.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lindsay.
Yes.
Councilman Polipchuk.
Yes.
Councilman Russo.
Yes.
Councilman Silva.
Yes.
Council President Umbriac.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll open the floor for a public hearing on any matter. When called upon, please approach the microphone, state your name and address, and limit your comments to 5 minutes or less. Be advised that any derogatory comments targeting members of council and/or administration may be ruled out of order.
Come on up, Kristen.
Good evening, Council. I'm Kristen Ace. I'm the chair of the Morristown Shade Tree Commission, and I live at 24 Franklin Street. I just want to let you guys know a couple reminders because all of these events are happening before the next council meeting. This Friday at 3 p.m. is the Columbia Bank planting, and Councilman Russo said that there might be rain. So I haven't gotten a rain date from these people, but if something changes...
It's good to plant in the rain.
It is. You wear rain boots, I think. Yeah. But unless I hear something different, that is what's happening. The New Jersey Tree Foundation, in coordination with Formosa Plastic, is doing their tree planting, 10 trees at Orchard Park on Wednesday, April 17th at 1 p.m. We'd love to have anybody who can come in the middle of the day. I understand it's a work day, but... the New Jersey Tree Foundation, this will be their 90th tree that they've given us, so it's pretty exciting. And then Arbor Day is May 5th at 4 p.m. The trees are already planted. They are doing great. And this is in honor of the Burnham Park Association. And also, then our next Shade Tree Commission meeting is April 16th at 7 o'clock. Okay, so if you have questions for me, reach out to me, and I'll be happy to help you with anything. Thanks.
Thank you, Kristen. Anyone else from the public? All right. Close public portion. Any responses? No? Thank you, Kristen. All right, we'll move on to the report of the mayor and town officials.
Okay. Thank you, Council President. Very kind words that you mentioned at the opening on the loss of Sandy Mayer. I think everybody on the council and those in the administration echo those thoughts. And I will keep this comment brief. As we all know that sudden death is always a shock in your life, and it just reminds me that, you know, no one is promised tomorrow. And it is important that at least I recognize and share that as we go through this journey, to remember to be kind when you can, have some humility, understanding, and compassion, because life is very short, and Sandy will be missed. She, as you said, she was a strong advocate for many things, and just remember that the time we are here, the time we are serving our community, we just try to do the best we can, and to remember those thoughts of kindness, humility, compassion, and remember that we live for today and no one is promised tomorrow, so do the best we can. That's all I have on that subject. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you.
A couple things. Let me just get this out of the way. You all know I posted some Instagram and Facebook yesterday on the letter that's going out to the public, on the letter that went out by the appraisal company that should not have went out until they had all their information. Obviously, the administration is not happy, and we're doing the best we can to mitigate and let the public know what happened. I think that there's a couple of things I want to get out on the table. One is the increase by the county of our payment is extreme. You know, we're a nonprofit town to begin with. We have a large percentage of our properties are non-taxable. Yes, Morristown's doing very well. Yes, we've increased our value immensely as other communities in this municipalities have gone down and some have stayed the same, which is why there's an imbalance. However, I still think it was extreme, but what the county is taxing us. And I just want that to be known. I've advocated this more than once over the last how many years, that county seats should get a stipend. We house all the nonprofits, which we love. We house the county, state, churches, a lot of the stuff that gets no tax money from. I mean, I use this as an example, and I probably shouldn't, but I do. Some of our state cities like Trenton and areas like that, look at all the state buildings. They don't get any money, none. And it's difficult to balance what we need. So one is, again, I'm not happy that the appraisal company sent out those notices. It is common practice for them to do that, but they should have known that to get all the facts together before they sent that out and cause this little bit of confusion. On one more note, I'm going to turn it over to the legal for just 1 second to explain where we are with an appeal at the county. So if you could just give them a brief update on that, and then I'll move on to the agenda.
Thank you, Mayor. As the Mayor stated, we were all very surprised and deeply concerned about the county equalization rate. And so after speaking with the mayor and the business administrator, they authorized me to authorize our tax appeal counsel to file a challenge to that equalization rate. That has since been filed in tax court. We are raising issues with regard to the properties that were included. Certain properties were deemed assessed when they're actually part of the pilot. So we're raising that argument, change the number. Obviously, we don't know the outcome of that, how much it will change the table and affect the county's levy on us, but the mayor's position was do everything we can to provide some relief to the taxpayers of Morristown, so that's what we're doing.
I appreciate that. And then, like I said in the video, and I'm going to talk about it probably each day over the next several weeks as the budget starts to come forward, is, my property was assessed at a 95% increase. So it did not surprise me. It surprised me when I saw that I was getting a $600 reduction. But the fact that now as I stated in the video, in Instagram in the town yesterday, that my taxes are going up $1,200. I'm not upset about that because my assessed value has tripled since I bought my home. So one is I appreciate everything this governing body in this town has done to improve the value of my property. But it's always confusing when people get information that's not completely accurate, and that's what I'm upset about. So stay tuned. We're going to continue to work on that and get the message out as much as we can. And again, as like I said yesterday, you can call my office, tax assessor's office, or the appraisal company to get the correct information. Easter egg hunt that we had on Saturday, March 30th. We had our councilman, Chris Russo, our councilman, Stephen Polipchek. I did not see you there.
I was in Pennsylvania.
You're in Pennsylvania. We had a good time. It was a great turnout. We had 2 Easter bunnies. And shout out to Shanae and her daughter, for our old ex-employee, for coming and helping. Recreation did a great job, and hats off to them. Great turnout, a lot of kids. It was a little chilly, but it was good. It wasn't raining, so that's always a good thing. Monday, April 1st, we had the mobile DMV unit at Town Hall. Again, I'd like to thank the state of New Jersey, the governor's office, Department of Motor Vehicles, for including Morristown in this whole program, because it does benefit our citizens. Wednesday, April 3rd at 11:30, the Morristown Public Safety Series seminar on scam prevention in the Morristown Senior Center with the Morris County Prosecutor's Office Financial Crime Units was held. Our Public Safety Director, Mike Cochran, is absent this evening, excused. I know he's got something going on, but we hats off to Michael for putting that stuff together. Tomorrow, if you want to shoot out a message to your seniors and your constituents, Councilwoman Lindsay, we have a Q&A at the Morristown Senior Center, which I host every so often. It's 11:15 at the Senior Center on the 3rd floor, Q&A with me. It's actually very lively. If any of you are around, you want to come visit, usually Jillian pops up, our police chief pops up, and it's good because they're very lively with their questions.
What thing?
11:15. And it's always good to hear what's on our seniors' minds. And they do not hold back from telling you what's on their mind. Saturday, April 12th, there's a noon ribbon-cutting ceremony for Rumble Boxing. I hope you all can make it. This is a really popular thing now with the young people, is this Rumble Boxing. It's on 89 Morris Street. It's noon ribbon-cutting, April 12th. Please come. 3 p.m., Shade, where did Kristen go?
She left.
She left already? 3 p.m., Shade Tree Commission, Columbia Bank, that's Saturday, right? She said? Right. But they changed that to Friday, right?
Yeah, they
They keep putting this on here so that's Friday. All right, Wednesday, the 17th, 6 to 8 p.m. Online, MLK Avenue Bridge Replacement Public Information Meeting. County of Morris will be hosting an online public information meeting for the local preliminary engineering phase of the Martin Luther King Avenue Bridge Replacement Project. The purpose of this meeting is to inform the public of the project status and schedule, present preliminary design plans, refinements to the preliminary preferred alternative, established during the local concept development study phase, and to solicit public input. The meeting is open to all members of the public. Council members are encouraged to attend. Jillian, where will they get the online information on that?
We posted it on social media, and it should be on our website as well.
Let me just make sure it's not on here. It is right here. Okay.
The county also posted it on their site as well.
Yeah, so it's on the county, so you can go to, well, I think this is the flyer, so this would be the
Link.
Microsoft Team to Links. So it's better go on the website and get this.
Tiny URL.
Yeah, it's tinyurl /MLK-bridge. However, we'll have it posted so you can send it out. I think she has it posted already. Okay, so that's an important piece. Now the information is good. All right. All council members, April 20th. Guess what that is?
Earth Day?
No, a good guess, though. Opening baseball.
Ah, yes.
Morris
Be there.
Area Little League at Ginty Field. That's Saturday, April 20th. I don't know when the national is. It's not on my schedule.
Oh, no, they're combined now.
Are they going to do it both there?
Everything's going to be at Ginty Field. All leagues are one now,
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
right in Ginty. That'd be
Okay,
nice.
so
People.
we'll draw straws who throws the first pitch out,
Sure.
you know? Yeah, I don't mind giving it up, all right? And really, that's really about it. Do we have anything else, Jillian? Council, anything else? Anything else? No, council, council as attorney, and congratulations, Captain Barter. You're welcome. So everybody's now, Jillian's looking at me, and few people are going to be looking at me. Why are you congratulating Captain Barter? Should I tell him? Came out number 1 on the chief's test. the
Hey,
fire
all
department.
right. Hey, congratulations.
So,
stuff.
it's really an honor because to know that, because grew up across the street from him and see his family often, and he's a heck of a firefighter, really is, a born leader. Other than that, I don't think our chief of police has anything for us. He does not, and that's it.
Great.
Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's move to council liaison reports. Councilwoman Lindsay?
Yes. Hi, I don't have a report, but the construction and everything down there is moving faster. A lot of people moved in. We did have a small Easter hunt for the kids that came back from the hotel on Sunday. On Easter, we had a little grab them up. It was a yellow egg with $20 in it. A small child found it, but she was crying because she didn't have no jelly beans in it. So
She wanted the jelly beans, not the money.
it was a lot of fun. And
Cute.
That's my report.
Cute. Councilman Russo? No?
Next MPA meeting is next Wednesday, the 17th.
Okay. Councilman Russo? No? All right, wonderful. Margot, let's move on to regular business, please.
Okay, there are no ordinances for introduction this evening. There is one ordinance for public hearing and adoption, and that's ordinance number O-8-2024. Ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 30 Land Development Ordinance of the Code of the Town of Morristown to revise the requirements for the location of off-site low and moderate housing. May I have a motion to adopt, please?
I'll make a motion to adopt ordinance number O-8-2024.
Second,
At this time, I will open the floor for a public hearing on ordinance O-8-2024 only. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Any comments or questions from council?
I'll just point out one thing. This actually started with the council last year, and actually, the two people that introduced it was Tawana Cotton and Sandy. So it's nice that we're approving it tonight.
Great.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. On the adoption of ordinance 8-2024, Councilman Iannacone?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lindsay?
Yes.
Councilman Polypchuk?
Yes.
Councilman Russo?
Yes.
Councilman Silva?
Yes.
Council President Umbreak?
Yes.
Ordinance is adopted. There are 4 resolutions on the agenda for adoption tonight. Would members of council like to pull any for separate consideration? Okay, with that, I would ask for a motion to adopt resolution numbers R-65-2024 through R-68-2024.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
On the adoption of those resolutions, Councilman Iannacone.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lindsay.
Yes.
Councilman Polypchuk.
Yes.
Councilman Russo. Excuse me, Councilman Silva.
Yes.
And Council President Umbreak.
Yes.
Those resolutions are adopted.
Thank you. We have no unfinished old business, no new business. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. Meeting adjourned.